Alright, well, this is a first for Turner Farms. I think we're doing 10 rows at a time. I think. Yeah, chopping corn. I just got home from work. It's about 11 in the morning. So it's chopping time. I'm in my, I guess we'll say, as Michael would say, my baby, the 260. Ben's behind you in the fence. Got our neighbor Vern, I think that's Vern up there in the 250. I don't know, I just got here. So this is my first time seeing this chopper chopping corn. So kind of exciting. This is the biggest, I guess you could say, operation or setup we've ever had here. And you can see that wagon now has a dent in the back of it because it got backed into a semi at the custom job Michael went to last weekend. They got backed into a semi and blew out the radiator that they use to haul the chopper up there with, so yeah. Holy crap. You can really hear that thing chopping away. Pretty noisy. So we're working down here at Michael's today. We'll be working up at our place hopefully tomorrow. Stop tractor. No, that's what I hate about some of these newer tractors is they're so slow and try to get in the move. So yeah, there's Vern and the 250. So yeah, it is officially corn chopping season. It's been corn chopping season for a week now. Michael's done I think a couple of custom jobs, maybe only one for sure. I don't know if he's done any this week. So that might be next week he does his custom jobs and whatnot. So yeah, I don't have my GoPro with me right now, so we're gonna make do with my phone. So yeah, that thing is noisy. I don't know what type of engine they have in there. A Mercedes? I don't remember. I'm sure Michael told me at one time, but I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Alright, so we got the first load done. I just found out we got Midland radios in here now. I guess he did tell me that he was getting Midland radios. I just forgot, I guess. So we got Midland radios now, so yeah, I got my first full load. Vern's just making it back to the farm. There's the cows. The pasture, and there goes Brant over there in the MXM. Ben's behind me, he's being filled up now. I don't know how well you guys can see that back there, but it is pretty mushy out here. As you guys can see, it is September 24th today, so this is what a vast majority of the corn for us looks like. So we still got a ways before we're combining, but there's a neighbor, the biggest farm, one of the bigger farms in the area here. They're combining already, I know. But they're most likely going to put wheat in where they're combining.
We're going to get this field opened up. We're going to go to the field behind the next field over back there, and that's drier corn.
So Michael, I guess, thinks this is too wet here.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what's going on today. Well, I guess we'll see you back at the farm. So you guys just missed it. I just got stuck on the pile here. I didn't put the tractor in four-wheel drive. I didn't think it'd sink in that quick, but it did. So, anywho, we're good now. Just had to back up. Get out of John's way here. Four-wheel drive off. Now, why won't that thing go down? Hold on a minute. Alright, so I got to figure it out. For whatever reason, I could not get the remote to go into float, but it finally went into float. And yeah, usually I don't know how to set this up, I guess, because I'm not used to the system, but usually when I just let go of the remote from unloading the wagon, I haven't pushed down the float right now, but usually when I have it pushed down just to unload it, and I let go of it, it goes in the float automatically, but it's not doing that now, and I don't know how to get it to do that, so we're just gonna have to run it like an old style tractor. Yes. If we can keep her on the road, geez. Back to the field. Back for more. Now the fun times are happening. We get to go through the corn, split the field. Jeez, Michael. Good God. Yeah. He's figuring her out. You can hear the corn hit the back of the chopper box there. Oh, this is nice and wide. I'm so used to having a 6-row head instead of a 10-row. This is nice. So I just had a little lunch break. And we're continuing on with our day. It's about, I don't know what time it is now. I can't tell you. Oh, noon apparently. I don't know if that clock's right though. We're just gonna go with noon. That feels about noon. So, don't know how many loads we've done today, but quite a few. So this is the fun part, splitting the field. Vernie should make it all the way to the end. These are big enough. Well, they're 18-foot boxes. Maybe they won't. We'll see. It depends how full he packs them, I guess. But he should. Then again, this is 10 rows, so I'm used to 6 rows. 6 rows would be no question about it. He'd make it to the end, but we'll see. Yes, there's a lot of stuff flying around. This is the only way to really open the field. I mean, obviously it's a lot better if you had the box hooked up to the tractor, but you're not gonna hook these boxes up and unhook them very quickly. Not these trailer types anyway. So this is the way the fields get opened or split like they are right now. And say we get full right here, what Michael will do is he'll just make a circle right there, and whoever's full will sit basically at the end of the circle, while the new box, me, would pull up behind the chopper and continue on. And that person would either follow you or go out the way you came. Depends. It depends really which way you're coming from. But yeah. So, we're getting on with it. This is different, just having a 10-row. Makes things go about twice as fast, but then again, you're not going the same speed, so probably a third faster, I would say. I don't know. It's nicer though. But it's kind of odd though, you know, because this is all planned with a 12-row.
I decided to start riding next to the corn.
So, yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go for now. So we'll get out here and do a little bit of a quick video. Vern's going over the pile there. He's currently dumping. John here is packing and pushing. You can see we just opened up the field, so yeah. Or split the field, I should say. So this is the corn silage here. It smells very good. It's a little wet, but that's pretty. It's right around where you want it to be. And there goes Vern on the other side. So if we look back over here, we got where the new shed's gonna be going. They've been working on that, hauling in sand and whatnot. John's gonna get that pushed over. He doesn't have to push as much when we can just drive over top of the pile and unload like that. There goes Vern with the 250 in his box. So yeah, it's not too bad. Let's set up here. I know John don't like being pushed hard, so kind of just take your time with it. So pretty soon here we're gonna probably quit driving up the pile because it's getting pretty steep on the far side. So yeah, I guess these bigger tractors will just keep going until we can't no more. Here comes Brant with the MXM, the only tractor out of the fleet that rolls coal. I miss that. The Versatile used to roll coal. This one won't because of that right there. So, yep, I guess we'll get back in and get back at her. Well, here we are bringing in the wagons. We are unloading the front ends on them. We're done chopping for today. Got this bunk full. So we're gonna unload the front ends now. I already got mine done, so I get to watch. Then Michael's gonna pack it down. And then we're gonna throw a tarp over top of it. Throw tires. And I see a hubcap's missing on that chopper box, so that's nice. So yeah, that's what we're up to, I guess. So I got the 3 here right now. Yeah, that's that. So we are chopping up at our place today. And they're splitting the field right now. There you go. You guys can still see that. There you go. So I'm on my, I don't know, probably 5th load already. So we've only been going at this half an hour, 45 minutes. So they're splitting the field there. Obviously Brant's behind Ben. Ben's in the fence again. Of course, it's his baby property. And yeah, it's all going well. So we're chopping this field because it's a little farther ahead. The other field hasn't even black layered yet, but yet it's still freaking dry. Well, this hasn't black layered yet either, but this is half milk line, so this is farther ahead. So yeah. Obviously, we're just dumping in our pit. It is amazing with this freaking trail type chopper box. It's so freaking easy. You just back right up. That's so much easier than using those chopper boxes. So I can do it with those. It's just it takes probably twice as long to do it until you get good at it. So there's Big Brant getting her done. And there goes Ben. They just split the field. So I will be up next. So yeah, these Midland radios sure come in handy, I will say that. Because of these big tractors and these big duals, you don't know if you can't pass anybody on the bridge. So yeah, it's nice to make sure that someone's.
Is that the sun?
Yep, sun's coming out. It was supposed to be out a couple hours ago and it's finally making an appearance. But anywho.
It must be. It sure got warm in the cab all of a sudden.
Anyhow, it's nice to just say on the radio, hey, I'm going over the bridge. If anyone's coming over, get over. You're not making it, you know, so yeah. So far, so good. Everything's going smooth, so yeah. Hopefully it'll stay that way the rest of the day.
Did it get warm in that cab yesterday?
I gotta let you go. Alright, so I'm running alongside the chopper now. I usually stay about 3 rows away from the head.
If anybody's wondering, we've already chopped 10 acres.
We've already chopped 10 acres, so. Yeah, Michael's got a tracker on there. He's even So the tracker, I think, will print a receipt out. So if you're doing like custom work, you can just print out a receipt and bill it that way or whatever. It's really neat. Good looking corn here. It's drier than I anticipated. The outside of the field was really wet and this stuff is dry. So it's gonna make good feed. The reason we're chopping this field is, well, like I already said, it's already farther ahead. And the other field that we have, the corn, has got bigger ears on it, so that'll work better for grain. With us wanting to make our high moisture corn this year, since we're not doing samplage, you're going to switch to high moisture corn because we're going to try doing a different feeding program.
Anybody eating out there yet?
So, yeah. Alright, so we're giving her hell even more. We got quite a bit done here. Probably going to have to split the field again here. So, yeah. Here comes Ben. Here goes Brant leaving the driveway. He'll give a few puffs of smoke. Yeah. For whatever reason, I cannot get the AC to work in here either, so I can't figure that out. Too many buttons. But we're chugging along. Ben will probably get to the end here, and then we'll probably split the field one more time. So yeah, I think we're right around 30, maybe 40 loads, so about halfway. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. I'll shut up now. Alright, so we're opening up the next field here. The other field got too dry, so now we're back in this field, which I didn't really want to chop, but we're going to chop anyway because we need to. So this stuff has bigger ears on it, which I was hoping to... We're still going to have plenty for grain, don't get me wrong, but I think we're a little over half of what we need right now, so Ben's ahead of me, Brant's up ahead of him. And obviously Michael's ahead of him. You can kind of see his spout over there. So now I get to dangle around the power lines. That's going to be fun. So, yep, that's what's next. We'll get this field opened up and a few more loads and then we should hopefully be done. What are you slowing down for, Ben? Alrighty, all for now. So we're doing the last pass of the headlands and then we're done. Done with corn silage. So yeah, since we're going to try to do a little more high moisture corn this year, we don't need as much corn silage, but we're probably going to take about as much corn silage as we did last year. So yeah. this stuff is dry. Can't believe it. Yeah. I'll move over.